What's up? Welcome back to the Analog Dinosaur Show. So today I wanted to discuss with you, in continuation of my composition series, curved lines. Okay? So we already discussed straight lines, diagonal lines, and now we move on to curves. So what's the difference between curves and the above? So when you're using a curve, you're really taking your viewer's eye for a much smoother ride. So by definition, a curved line is a much slower and more sensual way of moving your viewer's eye inside the frame. So by definition, it's a lot slower. And you can actually find curves in a lot of places. So for example, in nature, we look at these branches that are curving down. You can find them, for example, in architecture, in arches, and in a lot of other places. So if you're looking to create a nice, smooth, even move in your photo, look for curves. And now, let's have a look at some nice examples of the use of curves in photographs.
So here we got a photo from Trent Park, who's a very, very famous Australian photographer, also part of the In Public Street Photography Collective. So let's see what's going on here. So for me, the first thing that I see when I'm looking at this photo is this curve along here, which is kind of like a C, and which basically you're looking at it, and when you get to the top, there's another curve that starts from here and which leads you to this subject who's curved themselves, and when you follow them back up from their feet, you get back to this curve, and again from there you get back to here, and you can start all over again from the top. So again, the way this frame is composed is really to keep your eye inside it, and all it is really is this curve is made up of three curves. This curve along here, this curve along here, and this curve along here, which are working kind of in tandem to keep you engaged in the photo. And this one is a classic photo from Martin Franck, who's a member of Magnum, the biggest photojournalism agency in the world. And really here is self-explanatory. You have an extraordinary sense of depth, starting just from here, from this character, moving all the way. All you have to do in this photo is just to follow this curve, and the whole photo just reveals itself to you. And you move from the very first foreground all the way onto the background. And there again, you have actually a complementary use of straight lines, which again links these subjects to these subjects. So here's really an effective use of a curved line. And here is a photo by Ansel Adams. So again, very simple photo. So you can see basically made up of this extraordinary curve here, and which is actually complemented by a curve which is going into the opposite direction, flowing along here. And you can see also how he's using diagonal lines, which are kind of used, serving as leading lines, which link the bottom half of the photo, this half, to the top half. So again, very simple use of curved lines.
So there you have it. My video on the use of curved lines in composition. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever, or comment below. And if you want to see more of me and my photographic videos, click the subscribe button below, and I'll see you next time. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you shoot some amazing pictures, and I hope you find some beautiful curved lines. Bye bye, and until next time.